Hello, this is Victor at RestoringMercedes.com, and this video is for Gary in Wisconsin. And finally, Gary, I have the module here delivered, throttle body repaired, and I just want to show you this whole combination just to show the operation so we know that we're in business here. Well, first off, let's just go over the parts first and the readings and then the condition. So the control module I found is the same exact one as you had. It's a 7031. It's made 10 days later than yours, exactly same month. This is so coincidental, but if you look at numbers here, first day second month 93, and the replacement unit is 11th day second month 93. So this is the brother of yours. Same exact part number, because by parts manual, the parts catalog, for some reason numbers were different and this number never showed up. So I don't know what happened, but Mercedes changed the parts catalog. It's a mess now. I really hate it now, but so I decided to find exactly the same one. That's what happened. So, and it wasn't really expensive, so that's good news. The temperatures now. So as you can see, this unit has been working where the chips are. It's pretty warm, as you can see right here. This is where the power ICs, and this is the cold unit. As you can see, it is room temperature, and this unit right here, as you can see, it's much warmer, just to show that it has been working. It takes time for it to warm up to this very temperature. Same for throttle body. See, throttle body hits over 80, mid 80s, 89 even at some areas, 90s even. And this is the cold unit. This is yours that you sent me, and as you can see, it's pretty much room temperature, as well as the Egas. Well, this one has been sitting next to the throttle body here, so it's a little warmer. And this throttle body, as you can see, it's obviously much warmer than the one that was just sitting there on the shelf. That's in terms of temperatures, so you can tell that these units they have been energized. Egas and throttle body, they've been energized for quite a little bit to get them to this temperature. It takes some time. Connection, as you can see, here is your connection here. It is connected to this very Egas module. Next thing we'll look at the live data. Actuation is extremely light, very nice, as this linkage is very light to operate. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to not drag, it's supposed to be very light. Whereas the one that you had, this one is very hard. Well, relatively of course, but still it has a little bit of drag to it, so I don't know what's going on with it, but you know, if I move my finger against the shaft here, it's barely moving. I have to force it a lot to make it move, whereas this one I can like barely touch it with the pinky and see how light this one is, and then this one barely moving. Well, you know, you can feel this one against this one. You will see the difference day and night. Next thing is the control module that is installed in S-classes and SLs. They will not let throttles to open all the way. That's the maximum opening before engine starts. So that's normal, okay? I'll show you full operation later in the end of the video. My point here is just to show the live readings. 4.22, 0.44. This is just right in the middle of the range, which is great. So once we start opening the throttle, our voltages will change. As you can see, it takes a little bit of time for computer to get voltages changed, but this is basically what happens when I open throttle. Voltages change more and more. That tells the potentiometers work fine, and you don't have much wear in your unit anyway, so that's good news. So that's basically all I wanted to show. Control module will have codes, and this particular module has some codes for throttle, but not not something that I cannot erase. I'm gonna clear the codes before you get it. So these are the codes that I get. This is generic, this is also generic, but the throttle body in the car that this module came from most likely had the potentiometer code, but that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll clear them so you have clear module. Not now, I'm gonna have to do it in a little bit off the video because a few operations needed to be done because these modules are not in the vehicle, so I have to do some manipulations here to clear codes of it properly. I gotta do some wires manipulation. Okay, so this is basically how it operates with your control module. What we're gonna do next is I'm going to plug it into one of my control modules that allows me to open unit all the way so you can actually see full operation. Okay, so I'm gonna have to plug it in to one of my test modules here. It's different from yours. Put the power on, and now that's a different module. As you can see, throttle body opens all the way because the firmware inside different control modules are also different for different engines. So I keep that module, the one that I use on the bench, just for this very reason, to show full operations, because sometimes people have questions why it doesn't open all the way, but that's normal for these modules, for V8s. So that is that. And the throttle body itself, it cleaned up extremely nice. Sticker was missing, so I just engraved the part number on it along with the date it was repaired, so 5th month of 2019. The entry point was broken, so I made it work. I had the little piece, I put it in the way I like it, and like we discussed on the phone, I just put silicone over it. That's the best I could do with broken entry point, because that's part of the casing, so you can't really do nothing with it. Okay, like the tip is broken, like this tip is broken, so I cannot reattach it. It's aluminum. I don't have aluminum welders, so that's going to be overkill. This is the underside, and it's pretty much as close to brand new looking as you can get 25-year-old piece to look. This is amazing actually how it cleaned off, and even the openings for bolts are pretty clean. So that is that. And basically where we're going to be here is that you have a working combination, your throttle replacement control module, bed module, and the unit that you purchased that goes back, because this one, I really don't like this unit. It's painted terribly, and you can see the dirt is not even cleaned out from corners here. I don't know. It's like, well, I'm sure the wires are good, but I don't want to open it not to avoid any warranty or anything like that. Okay, so I think that's about it. I covered everything what we discussed on the phone, and in the first video I showed you the initial conditions, and basically these units are ready to go back to you. Alright, so this is all for me, and this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com, and thank you for watching.